Over 3.2 million students are victims of bullying every year. 1 in 4 teachers see nothing wrong with bullying and will only intervene 4% of the time. 90% of 4th through 8th grade students report being victims of bullying. When do these numbers begin to decline? When does this issue finally going to leave the light of the media and the light of school districts? When are people going to start caring more about the issue to actually do something about it? That is the real question. Many of us have been victims of bullying. And the real issue is, how can bullying be stopped? And the answer to that question is it can't. Bullying cannot be completely stopped. Bullying is going to happen. But can we do anything about it? Can we lower those numbers? Can we help those around us? The answer to that question is yes. There's a psychological ideal called the diffusion of responsibility. Also, similar to the bystander effect. Being a bystander, or a person watching bullying happen right in front of them and ignoring such a situation, is not doing anything to solve this problem. They are feeding this problem. They are making this problem worse than it needs to be. More people are likely to help in a situation where there is only one other person around than if there were a group or a class, or you were in middle school and there were tons of people around you, or if you were in a classroom. How can we fix this psychological desire to transfer and diffuse any responsibility, any want to care or to help? The first step to that is becoming self-aware. What I mean by self-awareness is I mean not being afraid to do something because you're going to be judged for it, or because someone doesn't agree with your specific actions, or if someone doesn't agree with your ideals. It comes down to caring. It comes down to, do I really care enough to get involved? And today in society, most would say, it doesn't matter to me, I won't do anything about it. Who should care? I don't care what happens. I'm not up here to force each and every one of you to care. I am up here to show to you why this problem is only getting worse. Why these stories are becoming so much more prominent in the news of students committing suicide, and people being afraid to go to school because the people are bullying them. It is no longer an issue that is being actively fought against. I come up here as a victim of bullying to talk to each and every one of you. If this was your sister, if this was your brother, if this was your niece or your nephew or one of your best friends, one of your friends that you were close to, when does that stop? Where is the line of doing something and letting it happen? I come here to infuriate you, to anger you, because you should care. You should care if someone loses a friend or if someone is a victim of bullying. You should care if a kid has ended their life at 12 and they had 50 more years ahead of them. You should care. Because you would want people to care about you. You would want people to do something if it were you. Even if you don't feel as if they want anything to be done. This is the problem with bullying. They don't want anyone to intervene because they don't want to accept the fact that they are being bullied and ridiculed every day. I want each of us to come together and to start caring more about what we see instead of, oh, this kid died, or oh, that kid makes fun of. You should grow some tough skin. Our skin is only so thick. But a life that has many years worth living should be worth more than your pride. Worth more than how other people feel about you getting involved or caring about someone else. Before I go, I just want to remind you that there is a way to overcome doing something about something in a big group and helping someone. Understanding that no one is going to judge you for that and being self-aware is the key. And that there is good. There is more that you can do than you think that you can, whether it seems to be such a slight issue. That each and every one of you has the capability to help someone and to care when no one else does.